You don't scream. You don't break down. You don't fall apart in front of people. You stay calm. You listen. You understand. And that's exactly why no one notices you're exhausted. This is the hidden cost of emotional intelligence. Because when you can read people easily, regulate yourself, stay composed, and respond thoughtfully, the world assumes you're fine. But psychology tells a darker truth. Emotionally intelligent people don't burn out loudly. They burn out silently. And by the time they realize what's happening, they're already empty. 1. Emotional intelligence is not emotional immunity. Let's break the illusion first. Being emotionally intelligent does not mean you don't feel pain, you don't get overwhelmed, you don't need support. It means you manage emotions well, and that's where the danger begins. Because when you're good at managing emotions, you start managing everyone else's too. You absorb tension, you soften conflicts. You translate feelings, you hold space, but who holds space for you? 2. You become the emotional adult in every room. Emotionally intelligent people are often the calm one, the listener, the mediator, the safe person. People come to you when they're confused, they're angry, they're hurting, and you show up every time. Not because you're obligated, but because you understand. But psychology warns us, understanding without boundaries becomes self-erasure. 3. You learn to self-abandon quietly. You don't say, I'm tired. You say, it's okay. You don't say, that hurt me. You say, I get why you did that. You don't say, I need support. You say, I'll handle it. This isn't maturity. This is emotional overfunctioning. You become so skilled at emotional regulation that you forget regulation is not suppression. 4. Why emotionally intelligent people feel lonely. Here's the paradox. You understand everyone, but feel understood by no one. Because people lean on you, not toward you. They unload, but don't ask. They assume strength equals capacity, and slowly, invisibly, loneliness forms. Not the lonely kind where you lack people, but the lonely kind where you lack reciprocity. 5. The nervous system never rests. High emotional awareness keeps your nervous system alert. You're constantly reading, tone shifts, mood changes, emotional undercurrents. This creates chronic low-level stress. Psychology calls this empathic hyperarousal. Your body is calm. Your mind is active. Your emotions are tired. And rest doesn't come easily because your system doesn't know how to stop monitoring. 6. Why you feel guilty for needing help. Emotionally intelligent people often feel guilty asking for support, weak admitting exhaustion, uncomfortable, being vulnerable because somewhere along the way, you became the strong one, and strength turned into identity. So when you struggle, your brain says, you shouldn't feel this way. You know better. You handle things. But knowledge does not cancel human need. 7. Emotional intelligence can turn into emotional labor. There's a line. On one side, healthy empathy. On the other, constant emotional labor. When you're always explaining feelings, calming others, managing dynamics, being emotionally available, you stop being present in your own experience. And exhaustion sets in. Not because you're weak, but because you're human. 8. The moment you realize you're empty, it doesn't happen dramatically, it happens quietly. You notice. Joy feels muted, motivation feels heavy, silence feels safer than connection. You still function, you still perform. But inside, something feels overused. This is emotional fatigue, not depression, not failure, but depletion. 9. Why rest feels uncomfortable. Emotionally intelligent people struggle with rest. Because rest means not managing, not fixing, not holding space, and that feels unsafe. Your nervous system learned, my value is in awareness. So stillness feels like loss of purpose. Healing begins when you learn, you don't need to be useful to be worthy. 10. Healing is not losing your depth. Here's the fear. If I stop caring so much, who will I become? Healing doesn't mean becoming cold. It means becoming selective. Boundaries are not walls. They are filters. You don't stop feeling, you stop bleeding. 11. Learning to receive without guilt. This is the hardest part. Letting others show up. Letting yourself be seen. Letting support feel normal. It will feel awkward. It will feel unfamiliar. Because you're used to being the container, not the content. But emotional intelligence must include self-compassion. 12. If this video feels personal, if you feel, deeply understand, easily stay calm under pressure and feel tired inside, there is nothing wrong with you. You're not broken, you're overextended. And exhaustion doesn't mean failure. It means it's time to include yourself in your empathy. Conclusion, the quiet reset. You don't need to lose your awareness. You don't need to harden your heart. You just need to stop pouring from an empty place. Emotional intelligence without self-care becomes self-neglect. And MindPeace exists for one reason: to remind deep people that they deserve peace too.